The woman got separated from her boyfriend. She could clearly hear his voice nearby, yet they couldn't find their way to each other. So they both decided to jump in place after figuring out each other's location. They counted to 3 and found themselves face to face. They decided to jump again, but the distance between them grew farther apart. Lisa sat on the ground, terrified. Her face showed complete bewilderment. Ryan ran around frantically. He slipped into black mud. With a mouthful of mud, he coughed uncontrollably. Then he witnessed another disturbing sight. It was a dog's corpse. Even dogs with their keen sense of smell couldn't find their way out. It seemed the couple was truly doomed. So how did they end up here? A few days earlier, Ryan was driving while eating a hamburger. Lisa felt nauseated from the smell. He had to pull over. After Lisa finished throwing up and they were about to leave, they heard a child crying for help from the bushes. They parked their car across from a church and went inside. Shortly after entering, they got separated by sunset. Ryan collapsed exhausted on the ground. Then he heard a voice. It was the boy who had called for help. He was holding a dead crow. He knelt down and dug a hole with his hands. He buried the corpse, saying only dead bodies don't change position. Ryan asked what was happening. Ike answered. He and his mother had heard a man's cry for help, so they came inside. He didn't know how long they'd been trapped. Then Ike led him to a stone, telling Ryan touching it would reveal everything. As Ryan reached out his left hand toward the stone, a scream suddenly interrupted him. Due to copyright issues, we can only show this much. If interested, you can watch the original film.